Hey, welcome back to the Steam Next Fest that is currently going on. I am checking out Terrinoth, Heroes of Descent. We're going to start by looking at the back of the box, right? The blurb, as if I was walking into a game store and picking it up and turning it around, looking at the cover art, looking at the back of the box and seeing what the game is about. So this is step into a epic fantasy universe of Descent, with the first co-op tactical RPG forged from the legendary dungeon crawling board game. Lead a company of fearless heroes across Terrinoth, survive against epic boss battles in turn-based combat, and settle the fate of a world facing unending darkness. Let's see what else. Okay, this is the demo. We'll have a tutorial mission, the first dungeon, the Crypts of Arendor, 5 playable characters that are named here, though I guess we'll figure out more. And the demo is currently only playable solo, but the full game will offer a full online multiplayer co-op at launch. Sweet. This is the demo, yes. Legendary board game series comes the first time to PC. Dark forces are drawn to the land of Terrinoth, yet somewhere lies a forgotten relic that could turn the tide. Such power cannot fall into the wrong hands, lest the fate of the world plunge into unending darkness. Form your company of ragtag adventurers. Journey into the perilous dungeons of Terrinoth, face the mysterious upheaval of an occult master, and unfold a fully original storyline set 1 year before the events of Descent, Legends of the Dark, which I know nothing about. Okay, what kind of pillars do we have? Master Heroes, so there are 8 signature adventurers, each with their own background and combat style. So we're not apparently creating our own folks. We're going to pick from 8 predetermined signature adventurers. Authentic dungeon crawler, 20 massive dungeons with unique environments and fully voiced storylines. I like that. Accessible turn-based combat. Have to combat without steep learning curves or complex rule books. Use positioning, elevation, line of sight, and timing to your advantage against cunning foes and ruthless bosses. Cool. Full campaign, one-night missions. Okay. 4 themed chapters split into multiple self-contained missions. Okay. And play solo co-op. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't mind the accessibility call out here for turn-based combat, because I think I like games that are challenging, but not challenging to play. So if you make, accessibility just means like, hey, we're making this game that you can pick it up and make it approachable, make it intuitive, and then the challenge comes from overcoming the challenges in the game, not just trying to play the game itself. That's cool. All right, let's check out the trailer and see what it's about. Dude, that rips. That absolutely rips. That I love that music and that presentation. This looks awesome. My gosh. And I'm kind of a board game. Now, granted, I've been out of it for a while, but like our local game store has probably a wing associated with the money my wife and I have spent there. So I'm not familiar with Terrinoth, unfortunately. But man, this game has got me already interested in it. So let's, now that we kind of understand the promise of what the game says it's about, and the kind of the promised fantasy that it's and the promised gameplay that it's going to give us, let's pop over to the game itself and get this rolling. New game, story, beginners, adventure, default balancing, designed for an optimal gaming experience, and then veteran if you're looking for something. So I love games that point out what the default experience is. That's awesome. Activate the Iron Man settings. Only 1 save slot available. Enable the tutorial. I'm not going to do Iron Man my first time through the demo, but apparently it has controller support as well, which is cool because maybe that means like it's a console based on maybe Steam Deck, which I'm always looking for more Steam Deck games. That's great. I might try the controller here in a little bit, but I'll try mouse and keyboard right now. Or I won't. I'll just...
Land of steel. After eons of strife, the Elder Kings brought order to this realm, forging its future with the power of the stars of Timiran. The miracles they wrought with these artifacts raised the kingdom to unparalleled heights, and caught the attention of those who would not share power. The Dragon Lords came, engulfing Terrinoth in the fires of war in their search for the stars of Timiran. When they left, the stars had been shattered and their remnants scattered through the land. The reign of the Elder Kings was no more. Our story begins long, long after this darkness had ebbed away. As peace settled its dust over the scars of war, the baronies of Dakan and the free cities gave themselves over to their petty quarrels and new dreams of glory. Adventurers roamed the land, answering the call of those in need, and keeping watch on the lurking shadows.
Okay, that's a lot of front-loaded exposition that maybe is useful in the main game. I don't know about the demo, but hey, I've got some context now to work with. That's great.
Hold on, Orda. We should wait for the others to come back. It's too dangerous.
We've been waiting for a while now, but no sign of those two. They were supposed to scout ahead, but I fear something might have happened to them.
Let's just hope Miri hasn't done something stupid and thrown herself at the thieves right away. She is a feisty one.
Yes, I thought as much when I met her. But Sedwin assured me that you two were to be trusted.
And you can trust his judgment, O wise dwarf. I have traveled with Miria far and wide, and defeated many a threat at her side. She is one mighty warrior.
But is she a shrewd one?
Oh, well, usually yes. But she has been especially restless since you hired us. But fear not, sagacious mage. I, Karaz, the Sword of Dawn, wandering shield of Terrinoth, would not associate with anyone whom I would not trust with my own life.
And I thought that kind of talk was just a way to market yourself.
I'm afraid I do not understand.
Anyway, enough pleasantries. We should go after them, make sure everything is all right.
But how could we catch up to them? Your elf friend is a nimble one, and I'm afraid I am not exactly as discreet as he is.
Good. Why look for the thieves when we could bring them to us instead, hmm?
Ah, yes, of course. Good thinking.
You do know I meant that as a joke, right? Fall behind me, young ones.
Okay, I got a feel for their personalities and everything right off the bat. That's cool. Let's see, left click anywhere to move your heroes to that location. Press A and E and the middle mouse button to rotate the camera. Okay, cool. Zoom in and out with the mouse. All right. Whoa, I love the look of this. This is slick.
Follow me, my friends.
Yeah, we're probably going to have you up front since you seem to be the shield of Terrinoth. Undoing war, so you got some ultimates or something you can pop off with. Inspiring presence, so you're definitely the paladin, right? And
I'm in charge now.
Our mage equivalent. Okay. Ooh, I like that. That's actually cool that you show the AoE in terms of grid, like where it's going to hit and stuff. All right, sweet. Not okay, lady.
By Helka's tablets, those thieves will stop at nothing.
Not to defend those scoundrels, but I have seen how their kind kills, and rarely do they fight with tooth and claw.
You're right. Those wounds. I've never seen such savagery.
Oh dear.
I have. Few creatures fight with such brutality. Only the most twisted members of my kin. And
And?
now is not the time to think about that. We must find Sedwin and Miria.
You're right. Let's go.
I really appreciate how much voice acting there is in this, and I like the characters, and they're doing a great job so far. Some obstacles may require a specific hero's abilities. Left-click Karaz or their portrait to select them and destroy the wooden crates. Only a man of his stature could destroy crates. What cruel, it's a death. A brutal, an unkind death. Okay. Are we seeing crates? Which crates? Who crates? Okay, so Alt is switching between people. That's interesting. I was kind of used to it being like a Path of Exile or something where you can highlight stuff. Oh, these crates. Stupid crates! You were no match for me. Change the angle here.
Someone ahead. Listen.
Hey, wait. Maybe we should go back to the others?
Yeah? And what do you think Dervin would do if he saw us running back like that?
But you've heard those screams? And the shapes running in the shadows.
And?
What if it was that one dwarf? The face she made when we stole that stone from her?
Sounds like they're talking about me.
You're a dwarf?
You're scared of a dwarf? We could have mopped the ground with her. And it's not a mere stone we took. It's a rune-bound shard, you half-wit.
Yeah, but what if she finds us?
Well, we kill her. And I'd like to see her take on the Velvet Shades, now that we have the power of the rune-bound shard on our side. Dervin would run circles around this old hairy barrel.
All right, let's take care of those rascals, shall we?
Okay, yeah, you are a
Please.
dwarf.
Are you alright, Orta?
Never better. Come on, let's take care of those two.
Deployment. As fighter prepare, you can freely reposition your heroes inside the combat area. There's more speed, can be repositioned further away. Press fight when you are ready. Sure, I'll just set you up like this. Yeah, let's go.
Give me the rune-bound shard, and we can forget this ever happened.
She's making that face again!
It's just an old hag and her scaly pet. We'll make quick work of them.
Scaly pet. That's it. Draw your weapons, cowards, and let us see your pride melt away before the relentless light of justice.
Stay focused, and victory is
Oh,
ours.
this guy. And objectives are displayed in the top right-hand corner of the screen. Victory conditions. Kill everything. Each character in combat plays according to a predefined order, as seen in the initiative order. Yes. On their turn, a hero has 3 action points to perform different actions. Move, attack, etc. Okay, so everything is... Okay, got it. Press T while hovering over a character to get a skill, or a skill to get details on keywords, statistics, and game features. T. Okay. I like that your fireball is a taunt. That's a cool way to do a taunt, is just to breathe fire at people. I would be taunted by that as well. Deals low damage and taunts. What did the range guy?
My sword always finds its mark.
And then let's get up here and hit this guy. Can we hit him? Oh. Okay. Is there anything else? Oh no. I was trying to click off the stupid thing. Oh, I like that there's cover. That's fun. Oh, hi guys. Just don't mind me. Just settling a little dispute over here. So did I use all 3 of my AP by running over here like an idiot when I was trying to click off that tutorial thing? I don't know. Maybe.
Not bad for my age, huh?
Yeah. Make way!
It's interesting that the camera, I mean, I can turn it, but like it is tied to our folks here. I don't think I can move it in any way, shape, or form. Can examine them too, huh? Okay, nothing really there, so I can kind of arrow over and see. Isolated. Okay, when they become isolated, noted enhancing some of Miria's skills if they're isolated. Okay, cool. It's weird. I'm so used to like trying to move my camera up to see things like a Baldur's Gate or whatever. Or staff attack, frozen grass, freeze an enemy, dealing low damage, rooting, causing frostbite. We'll go both one round. I'm just gonna staff attack these guys. Let's go.
Take this!
Oh, gotta move up. Oh, that's so it was showing me 1 of 2 for movement points. Okay.
My time to shine!
This is interesting. I wonder if there's a way to see their attack range. Because I could see like what her attack range was, and I could see kind of an outline of where she could get it from. I'd be kind of interested to see that. I'm playing Menace, another game on the channel that I really, really enjoy. And you can always kind of see the outline of where those characters can attack. And that's a super nice feature.
Well, looks like you two are doing great. Maybe we should start banging on pans to make sure everyone knows we're here.
Sedwin, you're safe! When we saw there, I thought... Is that a reason not to be concerned about your safety?
No, but our skills should reassure you. Sedwin seems entirely capable, and I've seen more battles than you've spent nights hunched over a parchment. With all due respect.
You are not acting like yourself, Miria. I don't know what has come over you, but you must not forget that virtue is earned through constant effort.
I'm sorry, I have my reasons, which I won't go into. That's just the way it is.
Forget it, it's fine. I'm just glad to see you two are safe.
And so are we, Orta. Still, we should focus on our task. I think I know where the Velvet Shades are hiding.
Yeah, so do I.
They're not the best at covering their tracks.
No, they're really not. They're in this building right over here.
Rely on your keen eyes, my friend. Show us the way, and we shall follow.
Is Karaz always like this?
Yep, always.
Are you talking about me, young pups?
Yeah. Anyway, let's get a move on, shall we? Those thieves won't...
Okay. I like the UI. I like the voice acting. I love the look, the aesthetic. Camera's getting a little bit, taking a lot of use to it. It's interesting, and I wonder if there's a, and maybe I should look for this now, if there's like auto follow setting. So like, I don't mind doing that, but I'm just curious. Getting rid of back. Faster combat. Oh, faster combat animations. For now, no, but that's cool to know that it exists, especially if I like play this a lot on the release. That'd be cool. Remember last selected skill on gamepad? Awesome. So you could like spam if you need to. Auto assign, level up in skills in case you don't really care about doing all yourself. Let's see. See, oh, a lot of difficulty sliders. That's interesting. So you have your main difficulty setting, and then you can make it granular if you want to. That's cool. Yeah, there's nothing. I kind of just want a camera auto follow with like whichever character that I'm center the camera space. That's cool, but that's not really what I'm talking about. Like if I take control of him and I start moving him, I wouldn't mind if the camera slow panned around to this area kind of every once in a while. Interactive objects. You can interact with certain objects in the environment, triggering a reaction. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's do just that. Oh, we're not going after these guys, or we have to come around and get them, maybe? I don't know.
Don't worry, I'll share, if need be.
Bundle of healing potions. Is there a inventory? I don't see an inventory. Did I miss a keybind? Nope. I sure didn't. But there's got to be a character screen, right? There's got to be some way you equip these guys and stuff. I don't know. We'll figure it out. The game will tell us, I guess, when it wants to. Some interactive objects react differently depending on the skill type. You know what? I'm gonna try the controller. What the hell? At least then I can do it with stick, because I don't want to sit here and just have to like mash Q and E to turn things around. Oh, that just blows up. I don't want to do that. Okay. Message. Yeah, I'm already liking this. Okay, cool. Thank you. So, this looks like if I hit it with fire, maybe that would just blow that up. Is that right? Which...
Some fine wine and other delicacies from all around Terrinoth. Those tunnels must be how the Velvet Shades smuggle their plunder. What can I say? That's why people hire me.
They hire you to... Yeah, this is already kind of much more intuitive on the controller. Hold on. See, I did that thinking maybe there's like secret wall, secret passage, something like that. Not just to blow it up just for its own sake, but...
Way too high for my old knees, but not too high for that wonderful arm of yours, Sedwin.
Okay. Well, now that I was like, oh yeah, I'll just play on the controller.
Let's
but no.
see.
I don't, okay,
My
oh,
blade
on me.
shows the way.
Okay, so Sedwin's got a mechanical arm that can do something? Like, I don't understand. Oh. He could interact. No? What the hell? I don't... What's telling me about a mechanical arm? I don't... So we can deploy a grappling hook to cross chasms to reach different heights. Selects them and uses a vault skill. Okay. How do I switch to that skill?
On me.
Like that's how I
Just
do
try to keep up,
this.
all right? Follow me, if you can.
Okay, skill bar. Okay. Where am I aiming this? Ha! Okay, that's what we're doing? Alright. Sure. Okay, that's what we're doing. So skill bar, and then I can do a little whoop-de-scoop. And then interact here. In the dim light of the cellar, a rustic desk caught Sedwin's eye. This piece of furniture was poorly made and wobbly, an old book serving as a makeshift wedge. A hastily placed oil lamp cast a faint glow on a pile of crumpled papers, threatening to set them alight at any moment. Inspect the parchments. Pages are filled with columns and numbers of all kinds. Okay, accounting. not much to be learned from these, but the fact that Dervin, the author, seemed to struggle with multiplication tables. Retrieve the book. It was legible. The contents of the book were self-evident. This was a treatise. We skim it. Okay, they had somebody written the number 4789. Could it be a code? And check the drawers. First drawer is empty. Second one locked with a combination. Let's use the code. Yeah. Okay, so it's not gonna make me actually enter the code. That's cool, I guess. Obtained the cellar key.
Fascinating. My old man would love getting his hands on this. Better keep it safe in my pouch.
Sedwin! What are you doing down there?
Yeah, I just found something interesting. Oh, and there's a key. Perfect.
Well, hurry up then. Sure took your time back there.
Okay.
Found something that could help my father. An old treatise of Pollux.
And?
You really don't know? They are priceless to any artificer who knows how to read them.
Yeah, well, I haven't been in Terrinoth for that long.
I have just the book for
Me
you
either,
if you'd
lady.
like to learn more.
Well, yeah, sure, why not?
That's great, but I'd love to find where this key fits, huh?
Yeah, that would be cool.
Where to now?
I don't know. Exit the cellar. Well, we came down through this way. Did we come here just to find this stupid key, or? Obviously down here was the, it teleported us back, so this is obviously not the way to go.
Let me see.
Looks like there's the door right here. Oh, hello.
An ambush? I must be growing complacent.
What? You think? I mean, we could have not done that.
As one.
Okay, heroes adjacent in the initiative order can be selected to play one for one or the other. In addition, you can swap your heroes' initiative position for one action point. How was that an ambush when we opened the door and a dude stood right there and I looked at him for a solid 10 seconds before they lit this stuff? Alright, doing so will allow you to change which character is currently taking their turn or plan ahead for future rounds. Initiative work can also be shoveled during deployment and exploration without any cost. Cool. Alright, why did the screen get dim? It looks like it dim. Alright, oh yeah, because I apparently hit the thing. It's so weird. Like, the controller is nice for moving around, but like in combat, I kind of prefer this. Alright, so these guys are going to get hit by these barrels unless I do something about it. Can I do anything about it? Because these folks are going to get hit when these go off. Well, this one's going to go off, then this one, then this one. So all three of these are going to go off before said one. What can I do about that now? Kill every enemy. Can I do anything with these? Can I throw these? Can I... Doesn't appear like I can. I mean, I can get him out of the way. Doesn't seem very valorous for my paladin to do that. What about her?
Let's bring this to an end.
She can't. I was looking at her ice spells to see, like, can she do something like douse the flames or something wild? Can be okay. Can be prevented by cold skills. Okay, well then that's what I was looking for. So we do a frostfall. And where are my folks standing? All right, let's see here. Barrel 1. Barrel 2, barrel 3. Well, I hit my own lady. I'm sorry, but it's for your own good. And I can't. That's 2 or 3 uses. So I can't do anything for old Cedric there. This one is stopped, right? It's not going to blow up. Frozen Grasp. Can I free this? A cold skill. Can I freeze this? I can't. Alright, sweet. So that is 2 things that should no longer be detonating. Right? And in fact, let me just go for the trifecta.
For Terrinoth!
Alright. So this still has the thing like it's going to detonate though, and that doesn't make me exactly happy. But that's a problem for... No, it's frozen. It's frozen. Oh, that's Frostfall. Frostfall's going to hit then. So it automatically froze. This is the AoE that's coming afterwards. Okay. So they're okay. We disarmed them effectively. That's cool. Let's see here. I guess we just... See, I don't have that free movement on the camera. It's really irritating me. Okay, so these are my guys. They're all ranged. I don't think it's going to matter much, so I think his best bet is to make himself a presence up here as much as possible. And get in the faces of these guys, maybe.
This won't take long.
Okay, yeah. So that's stopping her going off. Okay, cool. So what's his abilities? He can do his grappling hook to swing around. Stopping power, blast an enemy. His mechanical arm. Pushing them back 2 tiles. If he's elevated, pushes them forward. Okay, gives you a reason to height advantage. So he definitely wants some elevation. But I don't think there's any... Is there any elevated positions? I can't see again. I can't really see any elevated positions. I guess I could swoop the scoop right over here. And then... at least maybe get out of the range of the other guys.
Take this.
Okay, and then he's got the isolated buff, which she's supposed to do some stuff against people who are isolated. There it is. If the enemy's isolated, deal damage 1 more time. So dash in a direction. So so let's move over, and then let's do the lunge, right? Or yeah, this one.
Right where I want.
Cool. Alright, sweet. And she moves soon. I'll move over here because this gives her some, looks like it gives her some partial cover from these guys. Okay.
Valor is earned through an everlasting battle!
Thank you for clarifying. Surrounding area. I don't see the surrounding area in there to do this aura. That's interesting. Taunt this guy. Smack this guy again. Alright. Little dwarf here.
That's just to look at.
Just gonna hit him with a staff attack. Okay, and then we can do the old whoopie scoop, and then shoot this guy.
Think of this as a teachable moment.
Yeah!
How many can stand after a hit like that?
Kind of interesting that their default attack is not like positioned like 1, 2, 3, 4. I would expect like a default to be like to the far left. Alright, cool. So I'm going to go back to the controller now because I'm weird. Okay, yeah, so we could have set those up again if we wanted to.
Company, assemble!
Group split. Press right on the D-pad to toggle following the leader or not. Heroes not following their leader will stay in place. Tell me where to move. Okay. Alright.
I shall return swiftly.
Classic puzzle here. Or dude, I don't know why you have momentum. It's like he kept taking a couple steps even though it's not lady. Probably easier, I guess, with a mouse. Alright, and then Avengers assemble. It's like I let go with the movement with the stick and he just kept on trucking for a couple steps.
Eye of Kurnos.
Perfect spot to scout ahead and get one over on our enemies.
Alright. The Eye of Kurnos. By using the Eye of Kurnos, you get insight on what to expect ahead. Whenever enemies are present, hovering your cursor around might reveal special combat opportunities. Alright, well, I'm going back to my mouse and look for these special combat opportunities. What do my elf eyes see? What opportunities am I supposed to notice here? Like, is this an opportunity? Rallying area. While standing here, hero can use a powerful rallying ability. Getting +1 action point to the whole team. The area disappears after this ability is used. It's an elevated area, so I definitely want to get my my archer up here. Is that okay? I guess I've done with that. Cool. Obviously some explodey boys over there. But yeah, alright.
That was Dervin, the guy who stole your trinket.
Are you sure?
Not a doubt in my mind. I could pick him out from all the other dregs that stick to this world's underbelly.
I see.
Don't ask. Let's move.
Chest over here.
I'll keep this as a souvenir.
Ah, I knew your kind was stubborn, but I didn't expect you'd be stupid enough to come after us, old hag. This is your last chance. Go back where you belong, and we'll let you live.
And while I expected nothing from thieves such as you, I am still amazed that you think you can threaten me.
Relinquish the rune-bound shard, and we'll make sure you get a proper trial.
You fools don't know who you're playing with.
Oh, but we do. And forget what they said about a proper trial. My steel will be justice enough.
Miria? I thought you were dead.
You should have stabbed me twice, Dervin.
Hold on. You two know each other?
Yeah, we were sellswords back then. But his heart was darker than a moonless night. I saw right through his lies, and then this coward tried to kill me for it.
Enough reminiscing. I've had it with you all.
My- my thoughts exactly.
grave, and now you shall lie in it.
Okay. So, deployment phase. I'm going back to the keyboard because I'm weird. Yeah. You, my boy. I want you here in this rally spot. We all have to start up here. We all have the high ground, Anakin. Oh, okay. Here's some fun little barrels over here. So, Mema, you get the corner here. I don't know who has any ranged abilities other than her. I don't know. Actually, this rally ability thing, I think this is better for you. I don't know if you have any kind of ranged attack. You go over here. Sure. You know what? Let's just go. Rare contracts lose accuracy against characters higher than the attacker. Sweet. Okay, let's go. And actually, no. Mammal, you come over here. Dragon Butt, you go over there. Yeah, because this is the turn order, right? So I'm trying to play the turn order here. All right, now let's fight.
This'll be over in a blink.
Characters have set a positive and negative resistances against certain skill types. If a character's resistance is positive, damage is reduced. If negative, damage is increased. They also suffer a general protection debuff for a few rounds. That's good to know. So he does not do well against cold. Why would you even telegraph something like that to me? Surely I'm not going to have to worry about that. So what I wanted to know is, can I do my little taunt ability? Yes, I can. I'm out of range on that one. That's too bad. Now, I don't know that we'd even get hit by that, would we? Maybe we do. If I go here, I hit that. I am just out of range of that. Oh, that's why they didn't have this here. Okay. Yeah, sure, whatever. Oh, this guy's up here too. Okay.
Watch and learn, young ones.
Oh, there's... Okay. What am I watching and learning? Why does she have... Moved by fire skills. 2 rounds remaining. Okay. Cool. Well, why... Okay, everybody's... Oh, is it because everybody's focused on her? Is that what it is? Six turns later. Okay. Oh, deals damage in the same area again 6 turns later. Freeze an enemy dealing low damage, rooting, and causing frostbite. And just so I can be clear, what does the frostbite do? I know what root does, but what is frostbite? I can't find that out apparently. Or can I? If I go here, was it the arrow over? Okay, deal damage physical or decay skill to the target deals an additional instance. Okay, so cool. So you want to hit him with that and then follow with a physical or decay skill. So 247 health on that boy, 79 health on him. Who's next? He's next. Let's see if we can do this on him. Roots him to get some frostbite, and then you can just be our you could stay on him with your arrows and stuff. And let's see. Seems like if she can do an AoE, I should, so. Just spreading the DPS as far as possible, just to be completely as inefficient as I just can. Oh, is he coming up here? I didn't know he could do that.
Blink and you'll miss me.
Oh, he could just climb up here. Okay. Oh, well, well, welcome to the party, pal. I do like that each of the abilities in the upper left-hand corner of the tooltip say exactly what it is. So we're going to go here. Hit this guy. And that takes care, push him off of there. I meant to use that on this guy, but I didn't like that guy in our melee range, so.
Now let's see who's next.
She's constantly focused, and this guy he's got the little target mark, so he should be good for her, right? Does she have to move down there, or can she do anything from here? She can't, so... Can I not jump down? She gains an action point. Okay. Yeah, go get at him. You're the one with the score to settle. And they should be taking extra damage from the frostbite. Hey, look, that guy's got a zipline too. No fair. interesting that was 6 turns later that was supposed to do damage. Like, that didn't seem like 6 turns. So I'm trying to figure out, like, what does that actually mean? All right, cool. You're up here. Been waiting for somebody to shield bash, so thank you for that opportunity. Give you a little taunt.
This is my moment.
All right, Memo, you can't frostfall for another round. Is he still frostbitten? He is not. So let's fix that. So we set her up. So that keeps that. What? Okay, so what does all that do? So he's got. That's the okay. That's frostbite. That's the root. That's the weakness. Cool. And he's like, all right. So, yeah, you kids have fun. Memo's got work over here.
Timing is everything.
Do you say I could rally or something from here? There it is. 1 action point to all heroes. Fantastic. Yes, and there's the physical damage attack that I was looking for. Yeah, he did take more damage from that, didn't he? That's great. I probably shouldn't stand on the fire square, so I'll move over.
Oh, I could use some help.
Okay, didn't know. Okay, yep, stepping through the fire probably should have made sense. Okay.
Clear the way.
Okay, so during the lunge, if isolated, deal damage 1 more time. I can't, so I gotta move 1. Was this it? No. Yeah. Beautiful. Strike enemies before taking position. Gain 2 overall. No, we already did that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, a mighty hit!
Nice. And that's that. That's fun.
You little...
Enough. Yield and relinquish the rune-bound shard, Dervin.
Did you hear that?
You, get ready to fight or run for your lives. They're coming.
Who's they?
May Kelos's undying light protect us from our enemies.
Got a lot going on.
I see. Well, get ready, folks. This party just got a lot wilder.
Wait, where's Dervin? That cur?
We've got more pressing matters than hand
Oh,
nearly.
come on, game. That sucks. That really sucks. I never liked that. That artificial. The boss got away. All right, so again, I wish I had free use of my camera so I could survey beyond just like what one character can see. Unfortunately, that's not something I can do. The oldie deployment phase. Let's see, where are we getting the most friends coming from? And I don't wish I could see like what they're, because I could see their movement, so they can move 4 tiles. All right, that's good to know. I think I want you back over here because I think I could use you to swing up this way. When is your turn? Man, for a feisty little rogue, he's not exactly, you know, sprightly. Yeah, I don't want you standing right next to the barrel either. Let's put you here. And you're at the end of the round again, which again, for a thief, you'd think you'd go first. And then we'll put Memo in the middle. Why not? Let's go.
Let's see who gets the most this time.
Actions that help your allies in combat will give you a synergy. Will give synergy points as shown by a special arrow icon. As the gauge is full, you may unleash one of your character's synergy abilities to turn the tide. So I take it everybody has a different... Okay, I that's cool. Well, I did really want to kind of bash him into. Nice. Okay, so he took a little bit extra damage from getting knocked into that. And where's my action point counter? Okay, this is my action point counter up here. Might as well use it, I guess, right? Just in case, because a lot of these guys look like archers, so that seems like the right thing to do. Unyielding roar, yes.
Don't stand too close to our enemies.
Okay, so yeah, we got 10 shield for this one. Alright, Mamaw. Tell them to chill out. Yeah, you there. Yeah, you forgot to say freeze. Let's see, can she's got 2 left, yeah. So she could move over here. I should have been using the bar. I should have seen, like, okay, who's next, and that would have been the optimal melee person, because I wanted to get a melee guy and also lock somebody down. So that would have been a cool thing for me to check had I had some foresight. All right, cool. You use your grapple, get up here, do the whoopie scoop, take the high ground, and now let's start raining down some death. Oh yeah, yeah. Very good. Again. Honestly, this should... Oh, interesting. Okay.
I'm more than ready.
Okay. I didn't ask, but sure, okay. You don't have anybody that's isolated, do you? I guess this guy's isolated, but he's gonna get hit by that. She looks like she might be having some issues. Is she our problem? I don't know. I guess technically we should probably look to help. But then again, we got these guys coming in at Mamaw, and that's not good. We need to take care of Mamaw. Can we hit on diagonals? That's just one way to find out. Let's move here. Can we hit these guys here? Yes, we can. Nope, we cannot. Alright, he moved out of the range, so whatever. Not a problem. There you go. Yeah, she's fine. She's fine. See? Oh, thanks, sir. Let me shield bash you again. Perfect. And then I can come right back over here and help out over here, maybe. Okay.
Gallows, help me.
Somebody better.
The fire wanes. I need assistance.
Look, lady, you brought these things to us as far as I'm... Okay, we need assistance, fine. Why did they hit her and then move off? Alright, let's do it this way. So this guy's going to go next. Let's keep this guy off of her at least. Can I do that? Okay, I'm going to go here. See, I like that she gets her sight lines. Alright, frostbite that guy. And I can take this guy. Oh yeah, we only had our shield for one turn. That wasn't great. All right. Who can he hit? He can't hit anybody over here, right? He's out of range. I guess I could move this way. Take him out at least. Should have let these guys come in instead of me charging out there like a hero. Okay, so is there opportunity attacks? I don't know if that exists in this game or not. Strike and fade. We'll kill him. And then she should get an extra action point, right? Cool. None of these guys are isolated, but I could move away just to not be here. But then again, like, I don't know, though. Should just stick it out here.
Tell those guys
There we
my
go.
hand.
Thanks.
God, getting carried away.
Collateral damage? What are you talking about? Sorry, lady. I didn't see that. I didn't even know it was the mechanic. Okay.
Thank you for ridding us of the stain of the undead.
You're welcome.
Kelos, Lord of Light.
And thanks for warning us.
What do you mean, Okelos, Lord of Light?
Pretty
It was
bad
me,
without
lady.
your help.
Agreed. We owe you one. Still, I can't believe we lost Dervin over this. That scoundrel made it out with the rune-bound shard in his pocket.
Well, that's your
I'm not
fault.
sure I can grasp the full significance of this sacrifice. But you must understand that there is no threat as great as the scourge of the undead. The entire region is at stake. Oh, and I am Veshi, recently anointed by his embers.
So you're a priestess of Kelos, and you wield that mace like it weighs nothing. The necromancer behind this is toast.
No, there's something different about these undead. The strange vines all over their bodies, like strings on a puppet. I've never seen such magic before.
Exactly. I left Vinelvale for Frest as soon as I heard that there were hordes of undead creatures creeping up everywhere. But I did not expect to find such wretched abominations.
Baroness Harriet must be warned.
There's a lot of nouns. There's a lot of
We should make
nouns.
for Arendor.
What about Dervin? And your rune-bound shard?
I don't know what any of these
Creatures
nouns
are not
mean.
your
I don't know what
usual
any of these places
undead
are,
beings.
or their
I'm
people, or
afraid
their
our
gods.
new friend is right. This is very concerning. Way more than a thief with a shard he doesn't know how to use. He will get his justice in time.
Are you suggesting we travel together? I would not want to put you in harm's way.
Do we look like we can't handle the heat, young one? Besides, no matter how powerful or experienced you are, you won't get far without a team at your back.
All right, then, it's decided. We'll help you ward off this infestation, and in return, you'll help us bring the Velvet Shades to justice.
May he always remember your bravery. Very well. Tell me when you're ready to leave this accursed village.
Whoa. A new ally joins the team. I'm ready now. I'm good. Before we go, I got some feedback here real quick. So I really like this game. This is cool. The presentation is 10 out of 10 in terms of the graphic fidelity and the UI, and it is so pleasing to look at. It sounds good in addition to looking good. Like the spells and abilities that I'm using, like they feel like they've got some weight behind in the animations. This is clearly made by an extremely talented team. I love the voice acting, and that they have it fully voice acted is great. The pop-ups and the tooltips are useful without being a distraction or without just kind of being just, you know, an aggravation. They are useful, and they seem to actually, you know, be helpful and then get the hell out of the way. So they're doing what they need to do, and they're coming up in relevant moments. Like they're not sometimes a lot of games are like they suffer from like front loading all their tooltips and trying to tell you like they do a mechanic dump on you up front, and then you're trying to remember like an hour later like how do you craft something or whatever. You don't when they told you, you know, at the beginning of the game. So I appreciate that this is kind of like doling things out as it becomes necessary and needed. 10 out of 10. All of that said, what are my aggravations right now so far, like my initial thoughts? The camera being locked to characters and not, especially when you obviously can take control of the camera and free roam it around, is really bugging me. And I know maybe it's because I go back and forth between the keyboard and mouse and the controller, but I don't like it. I want to, especially in combat, I should be able to like take that camera and pull it back and circle it around and look at it, survey the entire battlefield, especially in a game that is taking advantage of the z-axis and letting me have, you know, deal with terrain and height advantages. I should be able to like freely scope around and not be like physically locked to one character's perspective. And maybe there's just a setting that I missed, and it could be like the, you know, operator error, like it's a skill issue, whatever. I totally get that, but that is a source of frustration. Number one. Number two, I like these characters, I like their interactions, but I feel like I've been dumped. Like I feel like I have joined a D&D group that has been playing together for 3 years, and I'm brand new, and the DM did not give me a summary of the campaign or any kind of inclination. I sat down at the table and got told the characters' names, and I went to get a bowl of Cheetos and a Coke, and I came back, and we're in the middle of fighting some people, and somebody's talking about their god, and someone from this place needs to go to this place, and somebody's got a shard of something that's obviously bad that we need to get from him, and this person, well, that's the villain who betrayed me, and their soul was black as moonlight on a moonless night, and cool, I'm here with you, dude, I got you, but like, I don't know who these people are. I'm not grounded in this fiction yet, and I really, I think there's a fine line between presenting a world that seems lived in and seems realistic, and that's cool, like you can do that. Like if this is just a blank slate and it could be like generic fantasy world wherever, fine. Like this, obviously, maybe it's because of the board game, maybe people who played the board game know what the hell they're talking about. I don't, so I would like some give me that, get in a little piecemeal. There's a little too much of that right now, and because we're dealing with a full party and now 5, and they all have their banter. It's one thing when they're kind of bantering back and forth about their obvious, like, I am the cult, or I'm this class, and this is my interaction, and this is who I'm about, my class fiction, and this is my personality. Like letting their personality come through, like that's one thing. But when and I guess that's what I was trying to say, when it's about their personality and their class, things like that's one level of detail. But to go on about when there's like 5 or 6 sentences in a row, and it's like noun has the noun and is taking it to noun, we can't let that happen because then the noun will do the thing. Like you've lost me because I don't know what that means and I don't know why I should care. And the one thing I do miss about not having the ability to make my own character in this game is if I crafted my own character that wasn't rooted in this game, or if you picked a background or whatever, maybe people would speak to me as, oh, you're not aware of what's going on. Let me catch you up, generic protagonist. And that's not going to exist in this game because I'm playing all of these named individuals who obviously they know their fiction and their characters, right? They don't know. But for me as the player, I feel left out. And the game should be trying to catch me up to that as quickly as possible. And don't do the Destiny thing, then send me off to read your grimoire in some other file somewhere or off on a website, or have to read a bunch of books. Like it's one thing if there's some books here or whatever, or something that's got lore in the game, I can read it, I'll pick it up and read it, that kind of thing. But I just wish the dialogue was more involving and respectful of a player who's like playing this game for the first time, in this world for the first time, and doesn't know what the hell's going on. And maybe the full game will do that, and this is just being the demo. And by the time I encounter this portion in the main, when they're at a full launch, I'll have known the significance of that stuff. But for right now, I feel like I'm being expositioned at, it feels like I'm a fifth wheel, or it feels like I can barely understand the language in a foreign country, and all these people are having really deep, intense conversations, and I'm just kind of like nodding and like carrying the luggage. It's kind of how I feel, waiting for them to kind of, you know, tell me what to do next. It's kind of where I'm at. So there's a lot I like about the game, but like the fictional stuff and kind of just like feeling grounded in the world and understanding what the stakes are and why I'm doing what I need to do, as opposed to just I'm fighting the next people who turn red in front of me. That's a little disappointing. Okay. Rant over. Okay. So this tells me maybe there's an inventory screen that I'm not sure about, because I haven't seen one yet. +1 movement. Adventure sword. Increase the bearer's skill damage by 3. Adventure's plates. You know what? Sure, more damage, more better. Unselected items are available in the shop. Okay, so anything I didn't pick is now available in the shop. Oh, right, this is mission-based. So now I'll go back to maybe some other... This mission is complete and I'll go somewhere else, is that right? Go back to camp. All right. But man, any shortcomings this game has is almost like entirely made up by like how beautiful it is. Unrest grows between the barony of Frest and the elves of the Bloodwood. Their hard-earned harmony is threatened by the hordes of undead pouring into the primeval forest. At the behest of the Baroness Harriet, our heroes decide to investigate the source of the necromantic influence behind these events. Alright, and there's a bunch of chapters and stuff. Oh, okay, so this is this like a campaign? And then these are the supporting missions in the campaign. And then you have to, and okay, and then some of these are locked per character. Okay. I don't know. I think we're going to call it here soon, but I'm interested in
me be your shield, my friends.
What the preparation screen looks like. So, maximum of 4 here going to enter the dungeon. So everything is dungeon, everything is mission based. Alright. Team creation, maximum of 4. Top of the screen, you can see that for most dungeons, a specific hero might be required. This you can find out about the core resistances of the encountered enemies. So, Beshies required. So they will have decay resistance, or I should bring decay resistance. Core resistances of the encountered enemies. So they are weak to physic, but they're going to be strong to decay because they're probably going to be undead, right? That makes sense. All right. Each hero can choose their skills and items to adapt to their style to the rest of the team and potential enemies. Okay. So does this mean he's got a suite of skills to pick from, or what? Heroic intervention. Jump on a tile, applying a stack of unstoppable. Okay. So there's a little bit of min-maxing and things like that. Yeah, I could tell this is based off of a board game. But I mean, that's my other first impression. I can very much like, and I gotta look up what this board game is, because it's probably freaking sick and it's probably looks gorgeous as hell. So I'm gonna have to go look at that, because I'm really impressed with what I see here. But you could tell these abilities, like,
and make sure you don't forget anything. All right.
Thanks, Edwin. I appreciate that. It just speaks to like the limited ability speaks like this is not a D&D game. This is not something where like I was wondering, like, am I going to get a skill tree? How do I unlock new things? If is there loot that drops? I have no idea. So it makes sense that like that where was that thing at? Yeah, it makes sense that, like, okay, here's a gear slot, and adventure sword will do their skill damage by 3%. Anybody can equip this, right? It's not, maybe there's some stuff in here that's tied to a specific class or classes later, but this seems like it's just, you know, kind of generic. Even this guy could use the sword and it would still boost his arrow damage, right? If I put this in here.
Very, very handy.
So I like that it tells you who's got it, but let me see here. Does it update the tooltip? So if I say, and I actually know you get it. So she's at 13 to 18.
I shouldn't need that.
Yep. Okay.
But you never know.
That's cool. That's cool. It actually does. Um, whatever, I'll leave it on her. Doesn't really, I'm not going to play the rest of this for right now. I think I got a pretty good idea what this game is about. It's really cool. I like it. If you wish to use additional skills and items, you go to the shop and the collection to see what is available to me and add to your arsenal. Okay, where's the... Okay, shop.
Valor never sleeps.
Whoa. The collection allows you to view everything you have unlocked so far in terms of skills and items. So this is your main progression, right? Okay, and then how I got 1883 gold. I don't even know where I was getting gold. Throw a concoction that applies revigorated. So like these are like status effects and things you can do.
For justice.
The world needs its memory.
She's got some because she was new, maybe. Okay, so you could get some generic stuff here, like
I'll be polishing my shield.
Build him out more tanky. Critical hit chance. Attack skill. Yeah, okay, so like a cleave or something. Okay. Interesting. Now,
bravery is a
Curiosity
choice.
My
is the
arm
mother
needs some
of
tweaking.
knowledge.
Blink,
Always
and you'll miss
prepared.
Gloria's a
Remember
bit
so
testy.
much to learn.
sorry,
how
I
to
know.
learn little time.
Okay, sorry, that was just amused me. It probably just annoyed the hell out of anybody who's still watching, but that just annoyed me. Okay, so Gauntlet, the Hero Intervention, the Shield Badge, yeah. And then I saw she could do like an icicle armor. And you can grant it to an ally too, to get protection for 5 rounds. That seems handy. So how do I unlock that? How does Mammal get that? Skills, nothing currently available. Okay. So back.
I'll polish my pauldrons later. Adventure awaits.
So I could go here and just switch this out
That
because she
would
already
be
has it.
wise,
Okay.
yes.
And then they're physically weak, so obviously we don't do a lot of physical. I don't think we have any decay here, so shouldn't be a problem. All right, this is cool. Yeah, I dig it. I think my earlier thoughts still stand. There's a lot about this. The presentation is amazing. Voice acting is great. I wish I was grounded more in this world, and I hope that the main game when it comes out actually does that. That would be really really neat. This is coming. It's funny. The release date said February 10th, 2026. Well, that's come and gone. And now it just says it's coming in 2026. So I don't know if there's any updates other than that now. There's no pricing and anything on the Steam page that has that. I can see where this would be fun with co-op of 4 players and stuff like that too. Like this seems like it's really cool, but I'll definitely follow this. I'm gonna check it out. I will definitely be buying this and when it comes out. So I'm gonna go wishlist and everything now. But yeah, this is cool. There's a lot really here to like. Definitely piqued my interest. I'm really glad. So hey, thanks for checking that out with me. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.